Hello, dear student. Biosurfactants are amphiphilic molecules produced by various organisms, including microbes, bacteria, fungi, yeast, plants, and animals. These compounds are characterized by having both hydrophilic water attracting and hydrophobic water repelling, mostly in their structure, which are able to reduce surface and interfacial tension. Different phases such oil, water, and water. These unique dual nature perfume recoverable fast molecular engineering leading to self-assembly into structure like macels to minimize energy. The classification by subsequent typically based on their molecular weight the chem and chemical structure. They can be broadly crystallized into the low molecular weight LMW and high molecular weight HMW polymeric biosubstance. Primary classical microbial biosubstance include glycolipids, lipopeptides, phospholipids, fatty acid, polymeric compound. Glycolipid are the most common studied information. Will study biostructure characterized by the carbohydrate, both linked to fatty acid and long chains alcohol. Key examples include rhamnolipids, spirolipids. Rhamnolipids produce mainly pseudomonas aeruginosus are composed of the two rhamnose sugar molecule linked to be hydroxyl acids. These are volatile compound with application pharmaceutical, agriculture, food, cosmetics, and detergents. Sporolipid primarily produce yeast and candida, umbilicula, vacromulus, and animalus. Constitute spores, disaccharides linked hydroxylated fatty acid. Sporolipid particularly noted their ability from various leptotropics, liquid crystalline phase, which are the crucial for the application in green formulation. Lipopeptide, another significant class biosurfactant fraction cyclic linear peptide, chain attached, and fatty acid. Surfactant produced by bacillus substitute as lipopeptide exhibit exponentially strong surfactive superior many synthetic surfactant. Other lipopeptide include yttrium pycinus and produced bacillus, which possess potent antimicrobial properties. Are both properties in antimicrobial properties and cyanophilase in ethanophos produce टेबल का also promising emulsion properties होती है. The phylochemical properties बायोसक्टेन कोर्सिकल ऑफ फंडामेंटल इंक्लूड इसके अंदर both property hydrophilic and hydrophobic property. They include critical meshels consistency CMC, micelles formation to cluster form and aggregation number of hydrophilic lipopeptide balance HLB, cold point CP and the CMC critical thousand contrast above which certain molecules spontaneously aggregate into micelles. Biosurfactants often have remarkable CMC, meaning they are effective lower consistent compared to synthetic surfactant. For example, crude biosurfactants produce Vacromonas annuala CMC, found to have a CMC efficiency completed low toxicity and biodegradability make to attractive alternative conventional petroleum based surfactant. The mechanism of action biosurfactants extend from the amphiphilic nature, both properties hydrophilic and hydrophobic properties. So hydrophobic properties to head to hand to remove to अंदर to अंदर and amphiphilic molecule to out to बाहर. ठीक है तो allows the absorb interface reduce surface tension. This reaction surface tension facility to formation, stabilization, emulsion, dispersion, and forms. The geometry of surfactant molecule determine the critical packing parameter that is whether form spherical meshel, cylindrical meshel, fatal layers. This assembly process primarily driven by hydrophobic effect, whereas water molecules, example non-polar component leading to massive entropy gain from the release ordered water to around surfactant styles. Biosurfactants interact with the membrane and protein due to amphiphilic nature. They can disperse cell membrane antimicrobial agent. Their property influence composition their hydrophilic head, hydrophobic tails. The hydrophobic जो heads to remove to particle to captured particles. Dirty particle dirty particle captured to hydrophobic tiles to remove two particles. The Canford missiles, which is extract rejection like to dispersed plasma membrane. The behavior is leveled in the various applications including medical device, sterilization, drug delivery system. Production biosurfactants influenced by various factors including the type microism, carbon and nitrogen source, pH, temperature. Many microism and can produce biosurfactant from agro-industrial waste and renewable source, which contribute to the eco-friendly profile and supports circular economy. For instance, Palotus diamer can produce biosurfactant using sunflower and cell in solid state formation, and Pseudomonas aeugneus strain C4 can produce emulsified from palm oils and carbon source. Fungi including Aspergillus, carnus, and microstrains are the also performing produced biosurfactant, especially from petrochemical contaminated soil. The board application biosurfactant span survival industry including cosmetic. The board application for biosurfactant span survival industry including cosmetic, pharmaceutical, food, agriculture, bioremediation. Biosurfactants are many applications in industrial, cosmetic, pharmaceutical, agricultural, pesticides, environmental application. In cosmetic personal care product, biosurfactants are valued by compatible low toxic alternative chemical until alternative to chemical surfactant, which they cause allergic reaction and skin irritation. They are used for emulsifying, solubilization, foaming property in food industry. Their emulsion, foaming, stabilization, anti-dose, antimicrobial activity is exploited. For environmental remediation, biosurfactant play a very important role in degradation of exotic compounds and microbial enhanced oil recovery (MUR). They are also explored for the potential drugs delivery system to ability for missiles. Despite the advantage, biosurfactant face challenge in market penetration, primarily due to higher production cost compared to synthetic alternative. So, Martixon for your case, research efforts are focused on optimizing production technique, exploring cost-effective substrates such as valorizing biowaste to enhance their economic availability, large-scale production. They are increasing global awareness of environmental concerns and the demand of the sustainable products continue to drive research and development in biosurfactants. Thank you so much, biosurfactants, and